Assalamu alaikum, Sitaram, Shalom, Sasrikal, and good morning. Welcome to another edition of Caribbean TV. Hope you enjoy our program.
Our program today begins with a hit in the voice of Kishore Kumar from the 1960s classic Jewel Thief.
ये दिल न होता बेचारा, कदम न होते आवारा, जो खूबसूरत कोई अपना हम सफर होता। हो ये दिल न होता बेचारा, कदम न होते आवारा, जो खूबसूरत कोई अपना हम सफर होता। सुना जब से ज़माने हैं बहार के, हम भी आए हैं राही बन के प्यार के। सुना जब से ज़माने हैं बहार के, हम भी आए हैं राही बन के प्यार के। कोई न कोई बुलाएगा, खड़े हैं हम भी राहों में। ये दिल न होता बेचारा, कदम न होते आवारा, जो खूबसूरत कोई अपना हम सफर होता। अरे माना उसको नहीं मैं पहचानता, बंदा उसका पता भी नहीं जानता। माना उसको नहीं मैं पहचानता, बंदा उसका पता भी नहीं जानता। मिलना लिखा है तो आएगा, खड़े हैं हम भी राहों में। ये दिल न होता बेचारा, कदम न होते आवारा, जो खूबसूरत कोई अपना हम सफर होता। उसकी धुन में पड़ेगा दुख झेलना सीखा, हमने भी पत्थरों से खेलना। उसकी धुन में पड़ेगा दुख झेलना सीखा, हमने भी पत्थरों से खेलना। सूरत कभी तो दिखाएगा, पड़े हैं हम भी राहों में। ये दिल न होता बेचारा, कदम न होते आवारा, जो खूबसूरत कोई अपना हम सफर होता। हो ये दिल न होता बेचारा, कदम न होते आवारा, जो खूबसूरत कोई अपना हम सफर होता।
CMP Meats, located at 2255 St. Clair Avenue West, is Toronto's best kept secret for top grade meats at the most competitive prices. Family run business serving Ontario for over 40 years. All our meat is the highest grade certified halal, and we handle absolutely no pork. We also carry a global variety of sauces, marinades and spices to unleash your culinary creativity, as well as canned goods, frozen meats, breads and rice. It's well worth a trip from anywhere in Ontario to the home of top-grade halal meat at the best prices. CMP Meats, 2255 St. Clair Avenue West in Toronto, 416-604-8765.
Twilight Family Restaurant and Bar. We serve the best in Guyanese Chinese cuisine and more. Dine in, takeout, and catering for all your occasions. Located at 55 Nugget, 1 Light north of Shepherd on McCowan in Scarborough. We provide great service and great food. Live entertainment on Thursday to Saturday after 10 p.m. Lunch specials Monday to Friday, 11:30 a.m. to 2:30 p.m., $4.99. Banquet facility available. Receive 10% off on any takeout order over $30 before tax, paid by cash if you mention this ad. 416-754-6894 or intwilight.com.
Last year, the Calypso King of the world, the mighty sparrow Francisco Slinger, suffered a major illness which put him in a coma in a New York hospital. He was even reported to have died. Well, Birdie, as he is known, flew over the cuckoo's nest, and although unable to do the gyrations he did in the old days, still has the magic that makes him the undisputed king. Today on As It Happens, we play an interview with him given on May 11th of this year in Florida.
Well, before we get along to the pleasantries, I just want to ask you, you gave us a really big scale last year. How are you feeling now?
Feeling good, feeling good. As a matter of fact, I started traveling a lot, putting on shows all over the place. We went to St. Martin, we went to Anguilla, we went to St. Thomas. We went back to New York and did a couple of shows. And we are now here in Miami.
Wow. Frequent traveler.
Yeah.
Yeah, you did a Mother's Day show in New York last night?
Yes.
How did that go?
Brooklyn College, wonderful.
Wonderful?
Yes.
Okay.
Very nice.
Wow. I know you've probably lost count, but how many concerts do you think you've done in your life?
Well, we really can't count.
Hundreds, thousands?
Yes, well, it had to be quite a lot because we started in 1955, so this is 2014. What you talking about?
Yes, so we're talking about a long time.
Yeah, a long time.
When you do a show nowadays, is Gina and Dinah still your signature song? Is that the song that people look forward to?
Well, they make all sorts of requests because I have so many, hits that what might be your big favorite might be somebody else's second choice.
Yes.
But not vice versa.
Yes.
So this is how the whole thing goes.
Does it vary according to where you're?
And the age group too.
Yes. That's the one thing that has really described, been the hallmark of your career. You could do serious songs, you could do jumpy songs, you could sing ballads and everything. You were just blessed with talent, weren't you?
I think from the time I started, I started a lot of singing in school and singing in church.
Yes.
And after that, having left school, you have lost a lot of that sort of thing. And you grow up with your friends on the street, go here, and then we make a name for ourselves in the community.
Right. Yes,
and
yes.
that's what happens. But I still sing a lot of songs from way back, And,
yes. Is performing still fun?
oh yes.
After 50 years, it's still fun.
Oh yes.
Do you ever get nervous before you go on stage?
Well, long ago I used to.
Yes.
But nowadays I don't get very nervous, but I'm very anxious to please the crowd and sort of try to figure out in my mind what I think they would like.
Yes.
And then you go to all sorts of different choices. Sometimes you start with the Gina and Dinah thing, the medley, you go into the Lizard and the Lion Excuse and the Drunk and Disorderly and
Yes.
that sort of thing.
Don't back. All
Don't
those.
back back.
Yes, yes.
But then again, there are some people who will keep you in the aisles dancing, and after that they come backstage, you want to take pictures and
Yes.
all that sort of thing.
So you still enjoy mingling with the fans and?
It's a lot of fun.
Yes. One thing I wanted to ask you is, one thing about your career is that you have always been a great showman. Your dancing and your stage movement, and I know now you're not as mobile as you used to be. Is that something that was hard to adjust to?
No. I know I can't dance like before, so it doesn't bother me. Everybody knows that I was sick some months ago, and I'm just, still recuperating.
Yes.
I'm in rehab, and so they don't expect me to do like what I used to do long ago, stand up on one foot and gyrate and carry on. Hey, if I even try that, some of my very fans who come to the show will say, man, well, stop that, you're crazy. That sort of thing.
Yes,
So
yes.
there's no need for me to force myself to do too
So you've accepted that?
Yes, for now,
Yes.
and hopefully within another few months or maybe a year or so, I'll be able to show them, look, you know what, I've completely recovered and here it is, one more time.
Oh, we'd like to see that. That would be great.
That'd be nice.
How has your life changed since the whole episode last year? I mean,
Well, it's been quiet, no big changes, like anybody who was sick, and you're getting better, and it's easy to understand.
have you changed spiritually or anything like that?
Well, on my show, I usually sing the Lord's Prayer to begin, and this is really well received. And but sometimes I say, I don't want to do that right here now. I just want to make it sound as though, we're making joke. This is a serious thing for me.
Right,
So I don't do it everywhere.
right.
But in some places, when we have a band
Yes.
and the musicians are up to it, and we try to do it even nicer than Mario Lanza.
Yes, Mario Lanza. You imitate him when you do Mario Lanza, you do Billy Eckstine and Nat King Cole and all these guys. Satchmo, yeah. I've seen so many of your concerts.
Yes, indeed.
Yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Are you surprised that after all these years, a song like Gina and Dinah, which came out in 1955-56, is still popular?
No, I'm not surprised. Because you see, this was all about a military base.
Yes.
A military base in your backyard. And they were very, very nice military people. They made friends with almost everybody, man, woman, whoever it is they met. And, we all loved them.
Yes.
And after a while, they are all gone. And we still see them in movies and so on and so on. And we have fond memories of them.
Yes, of course. How did you, when you started doing songs and everything, did you do your writing or did you collaborate?
Well, I collaborated with some people lately, but in the beginning, nobody didn't know me, nobody didn't figure out what I could do.
Yes.
So I did all my writing and arranging and everything.
Is there always like a calypso milling around in your head? To me, I think calypso writers, there's always some idea.
Well, there's always something, people who want to express their opinion would be like that.
Yes.
You always want to express your feelings, your opinions about what is going on, what do you think is right, what do you think is wrong.
Yes.
And so you come up with all the, they should do this and do that. Why don't they do this and the other? Every day we are hearing this, we are hearing that, and so on. But, and then you put it together and you repeat it, and that sort of thing, put a little melody to it, and it became...
Right. As I look back at some of your older songs, especially the social commentaries like Federation and Pay As You Earn and so, what struck me is that you were a very educated person. I mean, what were you like in school? What kind of a student were you? You seem like you were very socially conscious.
I don't know, I was regular, I think, and me and my teachers got along very well. I suppose maybe I come up with the answers that they wanted and that sort of thing, and did my whatever you do in school. I had no problem with that.
Right. But you were socially conscious. You were always
Yes.
about the politics and different
You
things.
always have to, it's like anybody today. You have to pay attention to what is going on, whether the Republicans or the Democrats.
Yes.
Who said what, who did what. And in my case, we had a champion politician that every one of our people loved him.
Dr. Williams.
Dr. Eric Williams. And anytime he came in the picture, said something or did something, this was something that you paid close attention to.
Right.
And when I came up with PAYE, that is an abbreviation for pay as you earn.
Yes.
And there were a lot of people in the country who were doing very well, and under the system they had ways and means of getting away from paying.
Yes.
And
Yes.
Dr. Williams made it pay as you earn, and there are benefits with that. But you have to be responsible and help build the economy. And some people decided that they're going to leave.
Yes.
They don't want to pay anything.
Yes.
So that's two songs right there.
Right. Right.
Want to pay as you earn, and and those who don't want to pay and decide they're going to migrating somewhere.
Yes.
And I had to remind some of them in song that even if you leave and go,
Yes.
you can't get away from the tax.
Right.
To New York or Tokyo, you can't get away from the tax.
Yes.
So you see, doctor or no doctor, you can't get away from the tax. You're figuring, well, just what they have been doing, that they will be able to continue it by migrating, leaving the country and go.
Yeah.
I said, no, it's not like that.
Right.
You got to pay.
Yes. I've always said that a calypso is the poor man's editorial. Is that a good way of putting it?
Yes.
Yes.
And the man who wants to express, his opinion and in a way that maybe people wouldn't take him in the newspapers or on the radio or so on. So he's able to do that on his own, put in his own point of view.
Yes. Well, Sparrow, I know that you're a little pressed for time. You have to do a show tonight, so I'm not going to take up too much of your time. But I just want to kind of wrap up and say, when you look back at over your, what has been a phenomenal career and a phenomenal life, if I were to ask you if you have any regrets, musically or otherwise, what would you say?
No regrets.
You have no regrets?
No regrets. I have been honored in many countries with all sorts of different things that has never happened before. People have given me the recognition, and I say thanks to them. And listen, when I was sick last year, and at my age, 78, I can't complain.
You can't complain.
I'm still able to perform. Do something you should see me last night. Yeah.
Well, I'm sure they're going to love you tonight too.
Oh,
Yes.
make sure that they do.
Well, I want to thank you so much for your time. I appreciate it. It's a pleasure to meet you.
Thank you.
After all these years. Appreciate it.
We now play two of Sparrow's earlier songs, which he sang in Barbados earlier this year, Jean and Dinah and The Lizard. Hope you enjoy them.
give me friend in the heart and soul when I spread the news around. See how the big man coming to town. Just to meet Messina, China, Rosita, Clementina. From the corner moves the sun, there's something to say. And if it gets them broke, you can get it all from that. Don't make a run. The Yankees gone, Sparrow, they go on now. Don't know, man. Money on that was Sparrow, they are dead. But to the Yankee, they have it cool. All you California, too hard to fool. Gina, Diana, Rosita, Clementina. From the corner, Morgan, better than the something they say. And when that's them broke, you can get it all from them. Don't make a run. The Yankees gone, Sparrow, they go on now. Baba, everybody keeps searching everywhere. Where is it? Teach everywhere. And taking a rusty way to jolly and happy. The little one we take on every day. But the children were so amazed at this teacher's peculiarity. Hey! She must be gone mad. She's so weak bad. But they said that we did she gain a recession. It is that a people. And this is a fair. Everybody keeps searching everywhere. Teacher, on fashion dress. The way she jolly and happy. The little baby
For delicious healthy food, get the best at affordable prices at Calypso Hut, 1455 Britannia Road East in Mississauga. Run by Paul Ramprasad, whose family has served you for over 30 years. Calypso Hut is a family-style restaurant suitable for banquets, birthdays, weddings, and other gatherings. Live entertainment every Friday by Chris Sharma and on weekends by DJ Chris. For reservations, vegetarian and halal in-house and off-site catering, 905-790-2202. Ken's Jewelry invites you to their convenient location at 1176 Morningside Avenue in the same plaza as Charlie's at Morningside and Shepherd. Mention this ad and get your jewelry cleaned for free. Ken's Jewelry for the best in traditional West Indian and Canadian style jewelry.
Starlight Family Restaurant and Bar. We serve the best in Guyanese Chinese cuisine, dine-in or takeout, and catering for all your occasions. We're located at 1157 Ellesmere Road, the southeast corner of Midland and Ellesmere in Scarborough. We provide great service and good food. We have live entertainment on Thursday to Saturday after 10 p.m. We also have lunch specials Monday to Friday from 11 a.m. till 2:30 p.m. for only $4.99. Banquet facilities available. 647-352-4994 or visit instarlight.com.
Special birthday greetings to Soba Baiju, who recently celebrated her birthday. From your loving husband Pradeep and all of your family in Guyana, the US, and right here in Canada. We wish you many years of happiness to come. We now close off our program with a tune played on the harmonica from the film Chori Chori, which we dedicate to the birthday girl Soma Baiju.
Well, folks, this is all the time we have. Life has its best and its worst, but keep the faith. And remember the words of famous Indian poet Rabindranath Tagore. Faith is the bird that feels the light and sings when the dawn is still dark. Have yourselves a wonderful week. From Jamil and all here at Caribbean TV, one love.